So it's a very, very noble cause which GMO is doing. And now with AlphaMary Foundation, this new project of school, especially for the girls, wherein there were only 2 toilets for 400 student plus, girl student. And now we are having 10. The count is huge, and the privacy given to the girls is very, very important as far as the girl students are concerned. You have made a nice wall, you have made sections of toilets, and it's very important, and it's very, very clearly done and very well done by Subraj and Krishna. So I'm very glad to be associated in this project, and we look forward for more to come, and we would love to have this relationship long lasting. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you so much, Archana. Thank you so much. So, Mr. Veluchami, because you are the principal of Malaya Palayam School. So, if you can introduce
welcome to everyone.
And describe the school. We can hear you. We can hear you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Sir, I am Veluswamy, the principal of Government Higher Secondary School, Malayapalayam. So our school is located at Malayapalayam village near Tirupur. So in our school, nearly 850 students are studying. So they are coming from many villages in and around there. So most of the parents are very poor because it is a dry area. So there is no source for their income. So mostly they work as daily wages in Tirupur companies. So in our school, mostly 500 girl children are studying. So for this huge strength of girl children, so we lack sanitary facilities, especially restrooms. So it was a very difficult to solve this problem. So at that time, so AlphaMary Foundation, the members voluntarily came to our school. So and visiting, so all the classrooms, buildings and restrooms. So and asked our needs to about the improve the school studies. So we conveyed our problems to them. So they promised so to solve the problems immediately. So in pandemic situation, so within 3 months they have constructed 10 new restrooms for especially girls students, neatly with tiles and with commodes, and also they have made water facilities in all rooms. So in addition to that, they have restored 3 boys toilets by changing doors, basins. So and also they have painted all the rooms neatly. So it is very excellent one. So in our school, there is a NABARD building, so which was constructed by government in 2000. That is before 20 years. So that building carrying 3 floors, each floor having 5 rooms. There is 15 rooms. So with the help of AlphaMary Foundation, so they have painted neatly, so and give an elegant look now. So in addition to that, they have arranged to 2 water purifier, especially for one boys and one girls for different places. So now it is very, very useful to all the students, staffs, and securing their health also. So by recreating their prosperity sanitary facilities, so AlphaMary Foundation gained an indomitable place in the heart of our students, staffs of our school. So last 20 years, our students, especially outgoing students, 10th, 11th and 12th students, they are going to write their public examinations to Nambiur, that is apart from 15 kilometers from Malayapalayam. So it was very difficult to the students due to insufficient transport facilities. Before 2 months, our CEO, Chief Education Officer, came to our school, so and visited the school and visiting all the facilities made by AlphaMary Foundation. So they had decided and announced that our school is worthy to have its own examination center, so and allowed them also. So it is very, very useful to our students, that is outgoing students, to write their examinations in their own school with any difficulties. So by doing so, AlphaMary Foundation made a student-friendly environment to our school. So and paved the way for the students to consolidate their studies. So I and myself and all staffs and all students of our school heartily thanking you for your excellent services. So we wishing you to be successful in future. Thanking you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Just to add the point, earlier this school seeing the facility, in India 10th grade and 12th grade, this 2 grade is a common public exam. We call as public exam. These students in this school used to go 50 kilometers away to write the exam because there was no facility. After the toilet construction, after seeing the building, what we have renovated, the government, that is the chief educational officer, visited the school and they sanctioned that, okay, from now onwards, you can have these exams in the same school itself. Plus, due to the COVID situation, because due to the COVID situation, the hospitals are full, there is no bed. They also asked whether they can use this particular school for isolating people who are affected with COVID, because there is a lot of toilets we have constructed, just because we have constructed toilets.
Yes, sir. Before 3 days, the Tahsildar and the higher officials visited our school to do this work.
That's great.
Thank you
so much.
Yeah, maybe just one question. So could you explain how did you do to be so efficient to do that work? Because it was pretty impressive.
Probably, thanks to Aram Group as such, I think, because though this project is the first time with AlphaMary, but we had done some projects. I think Nicola will agree that we have been doing this projects, few projects before, sometime in 2018, 2019. So we had some experience, gained experience from there. Plus also the planning, went well. Nicola was pushing us very hard, get me this, get me that, So it was terrible for me. Sometimes I get irritated because but he was pushing me so hard. No, I want perfect, because I'm going to present this to AlphaMary. So I had to rework the planning, rework. So I had to rework and get the best construction people or best painter or best. So planning went very well, and we found the gap immediately, and we spoke to the contractor that we want, this is the time limit, whether you will be able to finish. So he promised us, and he also very efficiently did this very fast, in a faster phase manner. That's how we could do it.
Congrats.
Yeah, because you can explain that it was different companies to coordinate all of the company at the same time.
Yes. Yeah.
Especially during the COVID time, and it was not easy.
That was a very challenging moment for us, because the COVID did not settle in India at that time. It was a very slower. I mean, the COVID had slowed down, and we used to visit the school very frequently. I think Mr. Velusamy was also thinking why he is coming every 2 days, 3 days he is coming and visiting, because I was very too sure. We wanted to be too sure how the things are going up, and if they need any help, in terms of anything, we could help you. And thanks to Sheila, she was very cooperative. This time the fund, the money also came through PrimeTex. PrimeTex was the key for us. So they also supported us very well in issuing the money at the stage by stage. So we were able to coordinate with the different companies who were the construction company, or the contractors, or the painting, or the restructuring people. So we were able to do it in a phased manner. And within the time what we have promised, I think we were able to complete it.
Do we have any additional questions?
It's okay for me, but
Caroline.
Yeah, you mentioned that in the region, it's a lot of, I forgot who said it, but there's a lot of unemployment, but there's as well people that work in like fashion industry, like garment work.
Yeah.
Do you know how many, or you wouldn't really know?
The whole Tirupur is dependent. The whole Tirupur, for example, is dependent on the migrant workers and the people nearby, the nearby villages. So if you can see, almost 50 to 60, I can say now it is even more, 60 or 70 kilometers radius. The Tirupur, the radius, 70 kilometers radius, people come to work in this particular city. They travel daily by bus or even motorcycle, or the people are being picked up by the company transport. So the transport will pick the people, go to work, and then they come back. So this is how the Tirupur factories are functioning. So this particular village also, few people are working in that particular fashion industry. But this industry, this is about 40 to 50 kilometers away from Tirupur, but it's a dry place in the sense a lot of people are agriculturists, farmers, but it is a very dry. So the income from the farming is not so big. It is very okay to put across in a different way. I can say they can earn 3 to 4, less than 5 euros per day. Not even less than 4 to 5 euros, 4 euros per day, maximum.
How much does it cost to go to school for one kid?
This school is completely free. This is run by the government of India.
Oh, well. Thank you.
Everywhere in India?
Not yes, everywhere. Most of the cities, yes, they have government schools. But the standard of the government schools are not so in all the part. For example, most of the government schools, which is bigger in the science, this is a very bigger school. The first time we also experienced such a big school. It is about 1,000 children studying in this school. We have encountered this particular big school. It is for the first time. So these schools are also supported by some foundation like AlphaMary Foundation to get some get some fund from these kind of things, and they are able to run this school. Because government cannot fund everything to the school because the population, and there are a lot of the infrastructure of India in terms of schooling is not so. So the people who are well earning, they also go to a private school in the sense they can afford to pay fees to the children in the private school. The normal people cannot afford to pay that kind of a fee in those kind of schools. So most of the people, I can say 80% or 70 to 80% of the children are studying in these kind of school. Sir, do you agree, sir? Velusamy, sir? Or 80% people in India are studying in government school?
Yes, sir. 80 to 85%, sir.
Yes.
Other questions? Juliette?
Okay.
No, it's okay.
Pas question? Pour leur donner
Faire les remerciements.
Il faut les remercier.
Caro, tu fais des remerciements avant de partir avec Thomas.
Thomas and I, we have another meeting now, but we really wanted to thank you, all of you, for your excellent work. In very challenging times, you've achieved something that I think will have an amazing impact. Well, as you expressed on the kids, there's already been I don't know who you said, the government came and saw the school and they're really happy with it. So I think you delivered an amazing job. And yeah, from on behalf of all the family, because the whole family is with the fund, so everyone's seen the pictures. We all shared them, and I think everyone's really happy and quite proud of what you achieved. So yeah, thank you from all of us.
Thank you, Caroline.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
Suraj, thank you so much. And Sheila, really thank you so much for your coordination.
A pleasure.
It's really helpful. And your continuous support to the project is very
Of course, this is a very noble cause. Not everybody does. We have not seen many of the brands doing it except the big brands. I mean, they're from US and other things, but this is something very special and very close to heart. So, and it's especially very, you are reaching miles away to a very remote point of the country where they are desperately in need of help. And it's a big blessing for the family. It's a shower of blessings for all of you all. I hope you grow more and more.
And we did together so many projects. I cannot forget the day that we visited a cotton field in the north of India.
Yeah. We look forward for more.
Suraj and Krishna, so we would like really to highlight your great support and what you did in India. And we know that it was not easy at all. And this project was much bigger than the previous one. And you work a lot on this. And I know. I will understood that I push you a lot. But there is yes, I got the message.
Yeah.
So we made a letter to you, a congratulations letter for you, Krishna and Sugurai. So we have a letter from the AlphaMary, if you can say this. So, so you are going to receive this. It's really official letters. Really to highlight.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Really, congratulations, and it's really excellent job. I was so happy to see the picture every week, receiving on Friday.
So
and,
I want to highlight one point in 10 seconds. That's my colleagues and other friends who are working in other brands as well. After seeing in LinkedIn, they are calling me and seeing that you are really you people from brand doing the great CSR work. So I have received almost 11 to 12 calls from my other friends who are working in other brands. So I'm really happy on that for giving this opportunity to me. Thanks.
Communication is important. As Nicole always says, communication is important.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. We wish you a good weekend.
Thank you so much, Caroline. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, madam. Thank you to all.
Thank you, sir. Thanks all.
Thank you to all. Thank you.